Sup? Ricky? Frank, welcome. Okay. First thing, I have just noticed we are well over our sub goal. I don't even know what the next gift is, so let's try to figure this out. Whoa. Does that look really bad? I used to was like a million. Alright. Overlays. Okay, settings. Session data. So let's call it 10. Refresh? No. Refresh that? No. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're at 10 out of 35. I guess then I should change this to something else too. Okay. I put nothing in there because the Silver Frog Mini's already gone. Let's see if I can find some ideas here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just put surprise. Surprise 35 subs. Because I don't even know what it is yet. But I will make it worth it. Alright. So last time around we did a bunch of switch identification. This week we will... let's see. Take this cable out. I have a bunch of boards next to me and we can see there's a few in question of things we're actually supposed to fix. Boy, it seems darker than usual now. Okay, first one up, we're going to open up this doll. So, one of my two doll builds has a few messed up spots. Doll not immediately recognized. Is there a JSON for it? I guess we have to look at I don't have one on this machine at least. Onkit's daycare. Doll. Pin. UF2. Oh, is it maybe vial? Is that the problem? Lander, welcome. There we go. All right. Well, this is really dark, huh? Keeper not working? Oh, just trying to figure a few things out here. Nice. So we have a large, actually large number of builds where there's just like a couple of problematic keys here and there. So I just wanted to get this in here to fully see. Now, I don't actually remember how the doll is built. It doesn't look like it's this one because I have written in that C, P, and J have issues, and these seem fine, relatively fine. So it might be this other build. Let's see what we can get out of this. So it looks like this is a sort of JST connector keyboard. Let me see if I could find something here. I don't know where everything is. Somewhere here. One of these, hopefully. Ah, here we go. Alright, found a bunch of daughter boards. Hopefully one of these works alright. Universal, I hope. There we go. Let's try C, P, and J on this. Unlock. I don't know, these seem fine. Maybe it's worth a type test on both of these, even though this is not even on a board right now. Could be worthwhile. Okay, that seemed okay. Let's try the other one again. Okay, so this one had a few errors. Let's see. Some of these look pretty bad, but none of them are the ones that I recorded, which is weird. It also might be the springs and the fact that it's like a light linear. This one is Huano Raw with slow fives. So this shouldn't be a huge issue. Let me try another one. Hi, brother. Welcome. Fixing any VCRs or old tape decks? Not tonight. I'm going through boards which I have notes saying they need some fixes. First one I've gone through so far, the doll. I've gone through both of my builds for them and they both seem fine. Let me see how old this is. Doll 1 is a note I recorded on April 30th, 2024. When was the last time I built either of these? I rebuilt both of these. Okay, I rebuilt one in September of 2024. The other one, this one I had built in 2023. So the one that would be at risk here, I guess, would be this one. But it could have been that this one right here was the one I rebuilt 5 months later. So I'm gonna just guess there's no problem with this. It doesn't seem like there is. So we'll just get rid of that. So with that, those are some of the best streams back in the day. Oof. I guess best to watch, but not rewarding because I didn't fix them. Huano. Okay, so I think this one's good. I can get rid of this and Yaffle on Melodies. Is that the other one? Yeah. Alright, so dolls seem to be good. Nothing wrong with it. Cool. Case here. Anyways, our brother, welcome. Fedfail, welcome. Alright, all done. Next up, we got Type 60. Type 60, we can try to determine one of them is Alps. I think this one is Alps. Yeah, it's DCS Alpine Winter. This key set's only Alps, so this is the Alps build. Let's give it a quick check. XT60. Doesn't ring in anything, but does in vial, which is cool. Annie, welcome. Welcome back. How's it going? So Type 60, this is also, I recorded this on April of 2024. When was the last time I built either of these? Ooh, okay, so this one, last time I built either of these was in March of 2024. So we'll just go and test this. The key in question is E. I see no immediate issue with his E key, but let's do a type test and see if we can come up with anything. Okay, seems okay. Let me just check, make sure. Oh, there's no matrix tester on that. But I guess I can just do like a regular key test. I see no immediate issues with this. Okay. Alright, let's check the other build. Type 60 should have Blurple or something like this. this one. Alright, so it looks like a JST. Let's give this one a shot. Alright, looks like this is good. This E seems alright. What is this switch? B-Sun. Oh, okay, so this one I see could be a risk just by virtue of what the switch is. It's that Franken switch. That the construction is prone to breaking. Let's give another test a shot. How many boards are you going to fix today? Well, I don't know. Thus far, it doesn't seem like any of these that I have tested are broken. But Loba, welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, I had notes saying that the E key on one of these two builds was not so good. Oh, it's visual. Hold on. It looks weird. There's nothing actually wrong with how it types. It just looks funny. It's like raised. Why is that? It's kind of, yeah, this is like, there's something very weird going on with this switch in particular. Okay, so this is one we can look at. I have three more sets of boards next to me where I want to test them before we actually get started. But yeah, this is the one. So we'll leave this off to the side here. I'll put the actual board back in the case. Next up, we got the derivative. We have a couple builds. Again, not sure which one, but it looks like about 4 switches that could be potentially not good. It's a green derivative with Taiga. So it's NO''X. No immediate problem seen. They look okay. Yeah, that's another thing I should check on the doll one too. I don't think there's a problem there, but let's give this one a test. What? Oh, there's definitely something wrong with L here. Okay, so there was definitely, at the beginning, there was something wrong with his L key. But it seems like one of those things where, like, I don't know, I jostled something on around inside of the switch. And now it seems to be okay. Like, I just pressed really hard in it. And now it's registering okay. It wasn't before. But, again, maybe worthwhile here to give it a good matrix test. Seems okay now. Okay, this seems to check out for now. Yeah. Let's try this spare build we have. Which has also have wasabi right here. Ooh, okay. So first thing we see, this is got a tape mod on it. Try to rip this thing off right here. There's like a little stray area near the JST. The tape mod, I shouldn't be worried about ESD. Spare key tester. Ooh, okay. So this one had an issue right off the bat with X, but I jostled it around a little and it's okay. Meanwhile, the N, O, apostrophe all seem okay too. Ooh, E. What is this switch? B-Sun Raw Tactile. Let's take a little test here. Okay, so this one had some big issues with B, K, E, B, K, E, B, B, B. So B, K, and E, which is weird. Not at all what I've recorded here before. E doesn't seem so bad, but B and K seem pretty bad. Let's try to jostle them around, see if we can... And let's see when I might have taken this note. Derivative, also April 30. Okay, so yeah, this one I first built in late 2023. This one is probably the risk right here. Okay. Like, I wonder how much of this gets fixed just by, like, doing hard presses to, I don't know, again, wiggle something around on the inside. Let's do another test here. Alright, bunch of issues here again. Let's try and see. I might have an issue. I. E in space. Try another one. Is that an O problem? Okay, this one wasn't so bad, but there was a couple. Yeah, mostly just an E mistake. Or, not a mistake, but E registration issue. I don't know. I can't tell if this is a real problem or not. Okay, I think there's another E. Alright, maybe E. Jesus, alright. Okay, so this one's the blurple. Blurple E. Derivative. eSun raw tactiles. I don't know. Let's try again one more time. I want to check. Let's try. Oh, whoops. Derivative. I can't tell. There doesn't seem to be a problem. Also, looking back at this derivative note, the notice is not sure. Okay, E. It's almost like E comes late in a couple of cases. So it's not even really a problem of... Oh. Oh. Sometimes it just registers late. Alright, let's just go with E. I think I've been on this too long. Alright. Let's look at these Cappy 60 builds next. And then I have one... Well, yeah, we're going to need to look. There's a couple more here. Cappy 60, I have notes for F. Oh. Front switch and amethyst. Not this. It's this. Oh. What the hell? All right. That's weird. I can't. Jesus Christ. Something got a little fucky here. Quit. Yeah, magnet just kind of messed up. Alright, F seems pretty consistent here. Oh god. Alright, it is, what is it called? Fly or whatever? Do I not have a daughter board? Like some kind of floating daughter board for this? Jesus Christ. Oh, I guess... No, I would just use this still. This also seems pretty consistent. Let's take a look. I think again, April of 2024. The last times I built this. Oh my god. Last times I built this was in 2023. This doesn't seem bad. Nope. Alright. Matrix tester unlock. Seems okay. Alright, when did I first build this? Is the question. I've only ever built these twice. So like once on each build. And I have a note about F. It seems fine too. Alright, let's do the check here. Does F look visibly bad on either of these? No. Alright, I don't see any issues with these, so I think we can call these okay. Do you never get rid of your keyboards? Sometimes. Actually, I have a few that I've listed for sale if you want to check out my store. Also, I think my collection page may have... oh, silly. Welcome. That's the wrong one. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Let's get a little hydrate here. Okay, I've listed a bunch of keyboards for sale, but on my store, or sorry, on my collection page, but they're not listed on my store yet because they're not fully ready. I need to break them down. Okay, so seems like Cappy's good as far as I can tell. F doesn't seem like a problem on either of these builds, so cool. last one. You got this guy. Oh. Okay, there it is. Let me also put this away. So this is a spare assembly for KMac Happy, and you know, I think it's got a problem here. I think it was, I forget what it was, J. And I know it's this build. I know it's not the other. That said, it's still worth testing to see, hey, is it still a problem, or was I hallucinating something last time around? So I need USB mini. This one doesn't have any full, but oh yeah, J is just not working at all. Okay. That gives us enough info. Oh, it is, just barely. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. So it looks like we have all of 1, 2, and 3 3 switches to fix as of right now. What's our time check? We've been on for about an hour just testing. Looks like it's E on 2 of them, coincidentally, and this last one is J. Where'd I put the color? Here it is. J, E. This one's also E. Alright, and then meanwhile, let me grab these switches. Oolong. Got these things and some clear one. Some very clear one. I don't know what that is. What even is that? Okay, so this is derivative. B-Sun Raw Tactile? Oh, our playlist just ended, didn't it? Find another one. Oh, whoa. Relax. Okay, I don't know where this one is. Did I not actually take it? B-Sun Raw Tactile? Is that really what this... Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh god, okay, I see. This is very broken. This is very broken. What the hell? This, a lot of these are very broken looking. These I think are Zilio tops, all of these pretty much. So I have to like inspect these because some of these are bad looking. That one looks horrible. That's bad. This one is probably bad. Some of these don't look so horrible. This one looks like it might be the best one. Alright, as far as I can tell, the top's not lubed. Okay, so that one's pressed in. If I press the keycap in, is it level? And now it looks level, which is a good sign. Oh, Jesus. That thing broke. Great. Use chopstick, welcome. How's it going? We're working on a few fixes here tonight. Finally. Just trying to check some of these. Oh, something just fell. I don't know what. Trying to check things off my list, you know. Oh, a spring. Oh, shit. Spring flew out of there. Alright, just give this a test. Just make sure it still works. I think that's the big key. As long as it works, we're good. Really, it wasn't even non-working before. The issue was more in the what happened to the daughter board? What the hell? Just misplaced the daughter board, really? The issue was in how the switch was placed into the plate. It looked really messed up. Okay. Alright. Yeah, seems like it's good, but I mean, I guess let's give it a full-on test just to be sure. Ooh, what was that? Use chopstick. Yes, that's the keyboard I'm driving, not here. This is a Kohaku. This Kohaku has just been here. Okay, so there was a few issues I saw here. S is double tapping. Is that true? This is, what is this one again? I already forgot. Cappy? No, this is type 60. Oh yeah, S is double tapping. I caught it, at least. Doesn't seem to be super consistent, but I do see it. I'm not getting it anymore. Oh, I got one. Okay, while we're here, why not? My guess here, probably easiest choice just because I have so few and so little certainty about how good these actually are. I'm gonna switch it with the right shift, which is my least used. And double tapping a right shift I feel like is not hugely problematic. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, that's bad. I still have this plugged in. Alright, let's trade these. Let's give this a shot. Ooh. Okay, let's try this again. Not sure. I see a double tap, but I'm not sure if it's because I pressed enter funny. Alright, let's try another test. Okay. Seems like this is good now. Alright. I'm gonna assume this is good. Very cool. Okay. Put this away. Successful run on the Type 60 build. Can mark this as done. Oh. Well, not really. Oh! Shit. Undo. Delete cell. I need to delete cell. Cut. Man. How the hell do you clear this without a keyboard? Cut. There. Alright. Next up, we got this B-Sun Raw. My guess here, we can, oh, alright. Yeah, the stupid tape mod. I guess while we're here, why not just do this too? Oh, this is... yeah, this is crazy. Yo, what the hell? Is this just a really horrible switch puller or what? So... one thing I have in mind... we look for the multimeter. So I don't really know where it is. Oh, it's here. We're gonna find prices for the boards listed for sale. Not all of them are have listed prices, but you can check the store. Yeah, exclamation store. I don't have a keyboard plugged in, but exclamation store. You can see prices for some of the boards, but I have not. Like, I don't have pictures or essentially pictures of an unbuilt version of all of the boards that I have listed for sale in the collection, because they haven't been broken down yet. If you are interested, feel free. You can just DM me. And we can arrange something. So that one feels a little unreliable. This one mostly non-working. So my guess here, I can see your prices. I'll DM you later. A friend was asking about the profit. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. Okay. Let's meanwhile find replacement bottoms. This is not exactly... Oh. Yeah. Not exactly the same, because this is not the same stem and also has no spring. I don't know. This might already be tuned at the bottom. I think it might. Just, I looked at the stem and it is, so I figure at the very least it's probably just rubbed off, you know? So that one's horrible. Try and see if this will work. Seems like it does. Meanwhile, let's pop some of these out. Let's check for potential improved reliability on these. Seems like it. Now I don't know if these are tuned. My guess is probably not. So what I'll do... Oh, I see. I see there is some lube, but I guess I could just move it around. There's some lube on these rails. Transfer this film over. Corn, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh no, this top got fucked up now. Well. Jesus Christ. Alright, well I guess we're changing the top now. What the hell? This is like the worst thing ever. Holy hell. That's a crazy mix. Alright. It's basically just a new switch. I just transferred over film, spring, and stem with the housings. Feels a little more reliable. I have some invokeys / affluons that are chattering in my work keyboard. Yeah, this is like... Whoa! These are the type of streams where you kind of address those kinds of issues. Oh, okay. I cooled down. Alright, these have gone very bad. So both of these are bad, that's bad. I guess I won't bother. They'll just stay dead. These I'll toss back in. I guess I'll throw that in too with no housing. Alright. This K-Mac Happy is so terrifying, just because it's like these old, we've talked about it a lot, but these old Korean PCBs in the early 2010s, kind of no bueno, very, very weak pads, very weak. Desoldering is terrifying on this. Soldering is okay, at least. Runs out I need to pick up some switches at some point. Yeah. What sucks is that like there are some switches that are kind of just they're like one-time runs. So it's like, can you even find these anymore? Like, I can't even find any place that's doing the JWK marshmallows. All right, that looks good. I'll give that one a further test, but I at least want to give this derivative build a shot. I think it was E, right? So that's just a little bit more reliable on that E key. But yeah, I wonder, like, Aphelions, like, can you still get those anywhere? Alright, seems good. Let's give this one a type test. Alright, and there was a little some weird... I think it was G and T? B? Let's see. Anything wrong with these? This is derivative. See nothing immediately wrong with G. Nothing immediately wrong with T. Let's try another test here. Alright, call that one good. Then back to the KMac happy. Okay, something weird at the beginning here. What was that? F? Possible issue with F. But only once. Oh, face. Okay. Yeah, maybe a problem with F. There's a few. Okay, F double tapped at the beginning somehow. Then it's like it not just double tap. There's a couple where it just missed. Then there was a double tap late. So I take that to mean, yeah, there's some inconsistency with F. Coincidentally, the other index finger key. I don't know, it seems okay sometimes though. But I don't know if sometimes is enough. So bring back a multimeter. Maybe this will be the last thing we fix. Hopefully. Hopefully. Seems reliable. We'll keep that there for now. Plug this. Oof, okay. We got a little... something a little fun here. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Alright, so this is jump, but these are funny because I've jumped these to one of the diode holes. And so it's like, well, is that an issue? I don't know. Whoa. That is soldered very high. So maybe that's worth a little tiny snip. But also, maybe, perhaps it doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's quickly test this. Alright, yeah, not always reliable. So let's switch out the bottoms. again. I take this to be lubed, I think, so I think we should be alright. Let's give this one a shot. Hopefully better reliability. I hope so. Alright, and then one little thing. Can this fit? Ooh, that flew hopefully behind me. But if not, let's shake that up. Before I solder it in, let me make sure, because essentially what's happened is I've jumped one pin to a diode hole, like an old diode hole on these old PCBs, and designed around this. And the little wire is coming through, which is okay. It was okay when I did it. But I think in that respect from before, it was going through the switch. I pulled the switch out and it's like you have to land the switch just perfectly in there. I tried snipping it a little, but there's still a little thing sticking out. So when I put the new switch in, it's like I'm not sure if it like landed in all right, but it looks like it did. So okay. Was there a... Am I crazy? Oh, it's this. All right. See if this is better this way. Yeah. So we'll try our best here. God damn it. Come on, man. This is not a standard... No, this is a KMac Happy. Pretty decently proprietary. It is mini USB, and it has to be mini USB because the USB-C port isn't like sized for it on the case. It also has a bigger forehead, so it's a lot of little funny things about this, for sure. And also considering it's just like an old PCB, so it has a bunch of very weak pads. Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! I just melted a plastic pin. So rip. That's not good. That smells funny too. I shouldn't be sniffing that. Welp, let's hope that it works all right. Jumping traces. Yezi, welcome. No, the trace was jumped before. I'm fixing switches where there were traces jumped. The problem is I just tried soldering in a new switch with my desoldering gun, which is very thick, and I just melted one of the plastic legs. So I don't know how easy it is going to be to remove that if this is no good. But also, if it's good, maybe I'll never have to remove it, right? Seems to be good. Oh, God. That's bad. The smell. Okay, on the bright side, it does look like the key is a little bit more reliable, so let me do another type test here. Oh, God damn it. G. Yeah, G stopped working. Okay, I know that G is covered here, so I wonder... A, S, D, F, G. I mean... I don't know what the issue would be. It was just working before. What have I done? Wait, G is working now. Okay, G works now. I resoldered the jumping wire because there was a jumping wire there, even though there was nothing wrong with it from before. So hopefully that's okay. All right. I think that's it. That's all I want to do now. So I think we're good here. I'm just gonna toss these. Well, I guess I could put them in my junk drawer. Ooh. I guess another thing too, we can spend some time cleaning and chatting. All good with that? I hope you guys are all doing good tonight. Maybe I'll never come. Oh no, I have several more. It's just these are the ones I pulled out tonight. I pulled out five different keyboards. Had to figure out which of the keyboards that I have multiple builds in had these issues. Only 3 of them. The other 2 I couldn't find any. But that's only 5 out of the many keyboards that I have chattering or other similar issues with. Alright. Yeah, how's life, everybody? I'll clean up and I'll pull up my news and notes. I know we haven't gone over these in a pretty long while. Last week we were doing switch identification for like the whole stream, and I realized I didn't read off any notes. But I have them all from last week, and I have a couple new ones from this week. First note worth talking about, my Lakers are kind of blowing it right now. They went up, what, 3-0, and then have lost 2 straight against these Kevin Durant-less Rockets. Very sad, but still 2 more games to go. We'll see how they do in Houston again. That was a pretty crazy run, like at least how this all turned out. People thinking they were dead in the water. But, here's where we've landed. You guys see the N2 and N3 from Show? Looks like another new case. I forget, there was something in particular about it that was interesting. Let's look it up. I forget exactly what though. Rebuilt keyboards. Show Labs. Oh, the N3. Okay, I got it. The N3 is interesting because how many like Pro 3s has he done? I don't think any, right? So that's the first interesting one, unless he did. You guys tell me. I forget. But the other interesting thing too is the bottom machining. Also pretty sharp corners. It's pretty cool. I want to get in on it, but I don't know. I don't know which one. It's like I kind of want to get both. I'm glad he reconsidered his retirement. What if he was never? What if he was trying to do that rapper thing where you say you retire and then you don't? And it's just like, okay, what was the point of that? I think he did that. I think that was his thing. A rebuild hype, yeah. Was that his whole gimmick? Anyways, I do want to buy an N2 or an N3. I kind of want to buy both, but like, kind of like, what's the point? Like, here's my situation. N2, I just happen to have a Pro 2 case, or sorry, Pro 2 PCB, and I think accompanying daughter board. I don't think it's an official stock daughter board. I think it's a daughter board from something else, but I do just have these spare. I don't have a Pro 3 PCB or daughter board. Not that it's like going to be crazy expensive to get one, but then on the other hand, Pro 3 right off the bat, USB-C. I don't think the daughter board that I have that's non-stock is actually even a USB-C one. I'll have to check. Big brand. It's yeah, it's very stupid, but I do want one. And then also I think there's like different colors being offered for the 2 versions. Do I already have a pink S60 V2? I think I have an S60 V2. I don't know what I have anymore. Okay, I have a PC S60 V2. And there's Anno Pink that he has for only the N2. The N3 has like another interesting, it's like a blurple, which is different from lilac. And a sky blue. The gray and okay, the gray is like pretty dark. The navy, it's like dark blue is actually really dark. At least in these renders. Link, please? Oh, okay. I'll send this link. It's on Rebuild, but there's a couple other vendors doing these. And also, I think you can just from show directly, which might potentially be cheaper. So there's the N3 and the N2 in order. I need to clean this nozzle. Oh, God. Alright, so let that go. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me take a look at the rest of my notes. I just closed it on accident. Been trying to tabulate all of my keyboard stuff. I actually did, like I mentioned, I put out that update today. It's actually a couple new quote-unquote new photos. I put it in air quotes because these photos were taken like early last year. Not even early this year, but early last year. And it's taken me this long to develop, scan, and clean up, and then finally upload the photos. So, the photos are up for keyboards pre-June of last year. Which is, Jesus Christ, almost a whole year ago, huh? Yeah, and then updates do include like the new stuff that's up for sale, which again I don't have prices for everything as of yet, but DM me, we can arrange some. All right. Oh. Bring this back. We'll turn that thing off in the back. But then as it cools down, we try to flow some solder in. I started doing large prints. I actually have a couple I could show if you guys want to see them. Literally just started. I've only done 2 so far. It's like it's so how do I put it? What's the word? Nerve-wracking. Because each large sheet of nice photo paper is it's like not cheap. Like I got this 17 by 22 metallic canvas. It's like a metallic looking coat on this canvas, and each blank canvas 17 by 22 is like $7 each. So I've already kind of fucked it up in a couple ways. Like some ink got in really bad. My brother tried hanging it up and it fell. So there's a couple of crinkles on it. But you know, you live and you learn. So I could show it shortly, but just trying to get this tip thing going. There we go. Perfect. Vince Staples announced a new album. Very exciting, coming out early June. Plastic Bits, welcome. Started some Tokyo scans. I don't have all of them, but I did about 10 rolls of medium format. I've only scanned 2 so far, but 8 more to go. Oh, anyone here not in the US and willing to proxy something for me? I don't know if you guys saw my message in the Keyboards General channel. What do you need? Let me show you. I would like this cable. However, if you try entering your location as US, it is the only thing that's grayed out. It ships to what looks like everything else. And I mean, it makes sense. The likelihood of it getting here to me, given all the crazy shipping tariff nonsense, is, you know, what is that even? But if anyone here is willing to purchase one of these for me and help out, would be greatly appreciated. There's 2 left in stock. And I don't know if you guys heard, but Philco just shut down entirely. And then for somehow, some way, Philco Taiwan, I'm guessing is still under Philco, is supposed to be taking on all operations. Something like that. That's what Klexus was posting in that same channel shortly after I posted my looking for a proxy for this cable message. Okay, it does ship to me, but you could buy 6 to 10 of those before it comes to me and then to you. I can't find anything that's not in black. Like, I see a bunch of Philco replacement cables on, like, AliExpress. All black. It's like I could find a cable maker to sleeve it, but then I feel like cable makers have been a little unreliable over the last couple years. Yeah, I'm looking for this beige one specifically. There's a beige, and I think there's a difference between the TKL and the full-size cables. So I think the full-size cables are like way longer, and then I think like the notches and stuff, or where like things align, is also just like different in this long cable. Did not know you had a local Philco vendor. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you want to ask, I'd love to hear. I appreciate that. But yeah, very hard to find a non-black Philco replacement cable. Keyboard Co. actually has green as well, but I think I'd rather prefer beige. StacksKB.com, let's check that out. Oh, do they actually have Philcos? Oh, they do. Very cool. Parts. If I look at parts, they don't have cables. What if I type in cable into search? Oh, there's like daughter boards and like JST cables, but I don't know. Yeah, give it a shot if you could ask if they have like spare Philco cables. I'd love to hear. I'll ask and let you know. Appreciate it. All right, let me just get through all my news and notes here, and then we can find someone to raid. I finally got a nice non-stick pan. It was the Heston that Klexus had suggested probably a couple weeks or months ago. But finally got that in. Turns out, okay, I don't know if you guys know this about like skillets or pans or whatever, but like skillets where they flare out like this. It's weird. I want to say it's weird because I feel like different companies measure the diameter of these pans at different spots. Like Tina has a maiden pan labeled as 10 inches, but it's like how do I put it? It's 10 inches of like usable surface. If you go to the part where it flares out, it's like 11. Meanwhile, this Heston company, it's like they sell an 11-inch pan, which I found kind of weird because I usually only see 10-inch pans. Turns out, I think they're measuring from that part that's flared out. So it probably is actually a 10-inch pan. So I ended up getting a smaller one, an 8.5-inch. Turns out the 8.5 inch is where it's flared out, so then the actual usable surface area is much smaller than 8.5, and like it's a tiny pan. All right. Meanwhile, Klexus again also is not here, but something worth mentioning. He's the one that showed me or pointed me to this OX27 Eternal Stream Hatsune Miku figure that was for pre-order probably over a year ago. I went to Tokyo, and then I actually saw it over the winter, and I was like, man, I really want that. It's a good thing I didn't get it on this pre-order. I really want it. And see it in Tokyo, and I'm like, I don't know though. Like it's very big. I don't know if we're gonna have space after everything else we're gonna come back with. So I ended up not buying it. I just figure, okay, it might just be better if I just buy it here domestically, if I so need or still want to. I start getting worried about not having enough extra space. Turns out I do after my brother has helped me like reorganize everything. But the vendor or like the store that I wanted to buy it from, it's no longer on sale anymore there. So like it was on Good Smile US. It is no longer there. Let me check Big Bad Toy Store. Still says sold out, pre-order sold out. So I'm guessing these haven't shipped still. I know that Klexus was talking about that. A lot of stuff from Japan. Figures, I think he was mentioning or emphasizing or like just kind of stuck. Again, probably due to external forces. So, a little frustrating. Still, guy Jake, welcome back. Work's been busy. Work's been real busy, but you know, I'm trying to get through it. And you know, I missed stream. What was it? 2 weeks ago, but done these 2 straight streams here, so that's been good. Yeah, they've been putting me to work, man. Coachella was a couple weeks back. I feel like we're it's out of trend to even talk about it. But I'll do it anyways. Of course, the whole Bieber thing happened with the scrolling YouTube thing, but I guess a Young Thug set, that was cool. Other than that, been watching a lot of HBO Max. I watched DTF St. Louis. That show was pretty funny, and it was appealing. I was watching the first few episodes. I'm like, this is so stupid. Everything about this is so stupid. DTF St. Louis, if you guys have not seen it, and I just couldn't stop watching it. But then it actually started getting interesting. Towards the end, I'm like, okay, this is like less stupid, but they really led on like it was stupid. I've been watching The Pit. The show is amazing. Alright, one last thing. I was talking about Green Alert and how I thought I was going to get in on it, and then I didn't get in on it. And I realized, okay, I already have some green green on beige sets between like Imsto, Irish, which is what the green alert's supposed to sort of replicate, which doesn't have HHKB, but you know, I still have it. I have BSP green. I feel like I have some others, but I was just like, okay, maybe I don't need it. But then I realized I especially don't need it because I have Verdant Retro. Like, I just got this. I forgot I even had this on the way. So this is like especially a good thing I didn't get on Green Alert. But maybe I should have gotten the alert row. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Also, if you guys care to see, I got some other stuff. I got Windbreaker, GMK Windbreaker. Oh shit, I got Pink Alert, DCS Pink Alert. And then look at this, I got DCS Root Beer, which I guess is supposed to be, they made a explicit note that this is not chocolatier, and any similarities to chocolatier is purely coincidental, but it's basically just DCS chocolatier, you know? So pretty cool. Got in on these. Alright. That's all I had. We fixed like 3 boards tonight. We confirmed a bunch of others non-broken, and now I think we're good to go. 2-hour stream. Went over all of our news and notes. Let's find someone to raid. Who we got? I don't know. Any keyboard streamers? I don't know if I see any keyboard streamers. Clexus, did you miss all of the news and notes? I could go over them again. I'll go over them again in exchange for you finding someone to raid. 'Cause I got a bunch of people I follow and I don't really know them that well. But one of the big notes to mention is I've come to realize that I do have space for the OX270 Eternal Stream, but Good Smile US no longer has it for sale, and Big Bad Toy Store still says pre-order sold out. So that's like the biggest piece of news. The second biggest piece of news being Show has new Pro 2 and Pro 3 cases, N2 and N3. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, all the JP warehouses got that shit locked down. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. It's just kind of... But I wonder, like, how... I wonder what happened with all the Good Smile... Because Good Smile had it. Good Smile US had it for sale. And it's like, were those being delivered using the US brand name as a proxy, or did they already just have them on hand somehow? That's what I'm curious about. But yeah, new showcases. Those are the 2 links. Lakers doing really well until they start blowing it. Their 3-0 lead has been trimmed to 3-2. Start doing... Oh, that's what I was going to show. I was going to show you guys these prints. Check these out. I started doing big prints. I printed this one just earlier today. It's a giant father print. Look at that. Pretty cool. I have a bunch. I've printed this like 2 or 3 times small in 4x6. But yeah, this is 13 by 19, and it's nice. Yeah, I like it. Meanwhile, I did this on metallic canvas. My brother kind of scuffed it up a little bit down here. He tried hanging it using, I don't know, some, what I'm guessing is a weak adhesive. This is like a metallic sheen on a canvas. Looks really good. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a picture of my buddy Andrew, who was standing in front of a store in Santa Monica. This store is a very weird. I don't even know if you would call it a store. I found the store, like online. It's called Jadis, Jadis, in Santa Monica, and I'm like, what even is this? This is not even a store. Like, it's just a bunch of old shit. It's just a place full of, like, I don't want to say store. It's just a place full of old shit. I don't know if any of that stuff is for sale. Like, is it a museum? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's a display where maybe that's like, that might be the best way to put it, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, 2 large prints. I'm gonna start doing more big prints, and I don't know. If anybody's interested, maybe I'll start trying to sell them. We'll see. I also just like big prints, so they're kind of for me. And if any of you guys are interested, we can arrange something. I just have to figure out how to ship them. Tax evasion storefront. I know people do rolls, like those like hard cardboard tube rolls. We could do that, but then like I'm like a little bit like like the integrity of the print, like the type of paper, like what's the best move there? I don't know. So, anyways, if you guys are interested in prints, just let me know. Maybe I could start selling them. Start trying to make some money back from all the ink money. All right, quickly going through the rest of mine because Colexis, you came late. Vince Staples' new album, started some scans from Tokyo. Still have quite a few to go. Work's been busy. Young Thug's Coachella sets were really good. DTF St. Louis, pretty stupid show at the beginning to really good at the end, in my opinion. Also been watching The Pit. Pit is really good. I was talking about how I didn't get Green Alert. Good thing I didn't, because I already have green on beige sets, but also especially because I just got Verdant Retro, which I forgot I even had on the way. So I just got that, but maybe I should have gotten the alert row. Also, okay, one last thing I forgot to mention, even from earlier before you came. The Pit's phenomenal. Oh, it's great. Do you guys remember this game, or this series of game called Super Solvers? Does this look familiar to any of you guys? I'm trying to see if there's like a good... I can't really see anything because this is like a tiny screen. Hold on. No? Okay, maybe... Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second because I find this important. Nope, I'm not that old. They're like games from the early 90s. And for some reason, I can't make this screen any bigger. For me, at least. Midnight Rescue. It was this guy. You only saw his jacket and his hat. You never saw his face. You can see his eyes, I think. He had his blue jacket with like the collar popped up. And then he had like a red cap. And then you go around looking for clues and stuff. You do remember Colexis. Better how's it bad? Thanks for streaming. Yeah. Appreciate you coming by. Nice dropping by, Corn. Super Solvers, Treasure Mountain. I think I had the Treasure Mountain game specifically. I think it was this. But yeah, like there's... I recognize the name. Yes, the visual. That's the thing, is that like... It was in my head for the longest time. And it's just like, I don't even know what that game is called. So then I just started trying to Google it. And it comes up when you search old game blue jacket red hat, which is fortunate that I remember the colors and the outfit. But yeah, I remember playing it when I was a kid. I feel like I remember Amazing SEO, right? Apparently, looking back at it, I was reading a little bit about it, and it was an educational game, so it kind of makes sense that like my parents would get it for me, like as a kid. But it's funny because I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like I remember as a kid, my dad taking me to his office. He was like in IT, and I feel like I remember playing it there, and I'm like, why would they even have it installed there? Kids don't come to this office. This is like a don't bring your kids to the office type office. So I don't know. Maybe I've made that up, but I do remember just playing this in some capacity. Anyways, glad to hear we got at least one person who remembers. All right. Did we have someone to raid? Was it Ratata? Who's doing? Would you say TFT? All right, let's do it. You should try it on dial.gg. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Dial.gg. Oh, color memory. That is interesting. All right, I'm trying this real quick. What am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Oh, all right, I see. Do I click this to continue? It's crazy. I can't even tell, like, 9.58 out of what? You good? Oh, okay, I see. There is a difference there. Out of 10? Oh, shit. That was pretty good, huh? Alright, we'll play this before we raid. Alright, that's like a blackish yellow. Oh, that's like pretty close already. Torture for the color impaired. It's also tested for honest. Well, kind of, but it's also kind of like, well, you're looking at the same color, I think, before and after. It's not like you're looking at one monitor and another monitor, right? All right, this is kind of like a grayish seafoam. It's kind of like almost like the first one, grayish seafoam. Go with that. Damn, that's not so close. Oh. I was gonna do it that convention just... I think I've seen that guy, yeah. That's great. That guy's crazy. This guy's got a sensor, you know? We're getting all of the science today. Alright. I kind of lost it. I've kind of lost it. I forgot already. How? I don't know. Maybe it was like a staged video, but at the same time, I don't think so. That guy was like too quick with it for it to be staged. Oh, not so good. Weaponized autism. All right, last one, I think. Okay, so that's like a very, very bluish purple. It's almost like the purple on my, right there on the bottom left on the ticker. Oh shit, I'm listening to Ratata. Sorry, I didn't mute that tab. Ooh, with dark, I don't know how dark that was. Let's go with that. Ooh, I went too dark. I feel like they score me too high. Wow. That scored pretty high, huh? I don't know. That feels good. That feels good for our first try. What is that percentile? 185, 126 divided by... Man. Oh my god. Oh shit. God damn it. 185, 126 out of 451,551. Oh, I'm in the 95th percentile. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice. Appreciate you showing that, Lobo Lobo. You can try with sound? Oh no. No, I'm not doing that. There's no way. There's no way. Alright, I gotta head out. It's late. I gotta drive home. Alright, we're gonna go rate Ratata Ratata. Alright, appreciate it, guys. We'll be back next week. If not with a build, then with more fixes. So, take care, everybody, and see you guys next time. Good night.